Okay, PSA announcement.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
On how to cut an apple without hurting yourself.
Right. So today.
First of all, let's disclaimer.
Yeah.
I did not cut myself.
So
this
Cindy cut herself cutting an apple, and we want to make sure that nobody has that problem anymore.
Right.
Cindy's actually a professional chef along with professional diamond salesperson here at Robert Irwin Jewelers, and we wanted to make sure we give out tips about diamonds all the time, but today we wanted to give people a tip on how to actually cut an apple properly without getting hurt.
Without hurting themselves, which I did not do. This ladies recognize this as the cover-up for a broken nail, so I didn't cut myself. Okay, first things first. Like anything, whether it's diamonds or apples, is you got to start with a good foundation, right?
Absolutely,
of knowledge.
100%.
So one of the first things that this is the tip, whether you're cutting apples, whatever you're using a cutting board for, put a wet paper towel or wet towel underneath your cutting board.
Why?
It keeps it from sliding around.
I don't know, it looks like it's sliding to me.
Well, it's because it's warped. See, now it's not.
Oh, you're right, it's not. But you got to press really hard on it.
No. See, watch.
That's true.
Movie.
All right. That's a good tip.
No movie. Free tip number 1.
I didn't know that.
So Howie, here's your apple.
Yes.
This is my apple.
Okay.
So if you're going to cut an apple, how would you cut the apple?
So I would take this knife right here and I'd go like this.
Whoa!
I'm kidding.
No.
I would hold my hand like this.
Don't do that.
And I would cut it this way and then cut it. Whoa.
Oh,
this is sharp.
Yes, it is. It's a
and
sharp.
then I would cut it this way. I'm going to step away from the knife. That's how I would do it. Is that the right way?
Well, okay, first of all, that is one way, and that's probably the way a lot of people cut apples, is they'll do it down the middle. But
the
what
other
happens,
thing I like to do is when I was a kid, I would spin the apple and I'd do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and whatever letter, so I would do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, J. So whoever I was going to marry, their name would start with a J, and then I'd try to guess in my mind who that would be. But I married somebody that has an R in their name, so
you have to twist slower to get to the R.
To get to the R. Never works. I never got to an R on that.
It's another one of those things. I think it had to do with the name of your first child too, but that didn't work either.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, so most people will cut an apple down the center, and we're going to do that because that's what most people do. 2 things most people do: cut it down the center, which is pretty safe, but it makes cutting the apple into slices more difficult. And kind of gross because nobody wants to eat that core on the inside.
Right.
And the apple seeds, did you know apple seeds actually have arsenic in them?
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to remember that.
Yeah, so don't eat the apple seeds, folks. So most people cut it, let's going to cut it down the middle like this. Or what I've seen is this. Whoa.
Wobbly apple.
Yeah, no wobbly apple.
I'm getting nervous.
So most people do that, right? So then you've got all this nastiness here that you don't want to eat, and then you got to figure out how to cut it away. Nothing wrong with that. That's keeps you from getting hurt more than likely, but not the most efficient way. Well, it's just not the most efficient way. A, B. Ooh, B.
B. Whoa. Easy.
Bubby. All right. So here is how I cut an apple to get the most efficient way to do it without getting myself hurt and without having to deal with the core and the seeds. So stick your finger in the center. Use your knuckle as the base. Okay, get a good grip. Also, when you're gripping your knife, don't grip it like this or like that. You don't have control. Grip it where you've got your thumb and your forefinger on it, so you've got complete control. That's right. Go down the center. Boom, and then you now have a flat surface.
And then, you don't have to worry about it wobbling around.
Right, it won't move around on you. And you cut around the core.
And then all of a sudden you don't have a core.
You have no core.
You got 4 pieces of fresh apple right there.
It's all apple. It's all apple. And then you can slice it like that if you'd like.
That's overboard.
No, and then you have nice little dipping slices for... where's the caramel? Who forgot the caramel?
We got bourbon.
Apples and bourbon go together.
Is it caramel or caramel?
Oh, you say caramel, I say caramel.
Okay.
The other, so that gives you, a nice sliced apple, and then if you want to get fancy, you can then dice it. So, there. And that's today's PSA message for how to cut an apple at Robert Irwin Jewelers.
Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That was excellent.
Jeremy, wait, let me show you how you eat an apple.